What's happening, everybody? I am so excited to bring this guitar finally to you. I've had it for a while, and I actually have not been giving it that much love, and that's really a shame. The Jet Telecaster. I believe this is the JT350 model. Has a humbucker in the neck and a single coil on the bridge with a coil split. Pretty dang cool. Wilkinson bridge, 6 saddles for all the people that hate the 3 saddle things. Locking tuners, Canadian maple neck, all that goodness. These huge AS frets, simply amazing. Now, what we do is we do a whole deep down dive. So if you want all the specs on it, stuff like that, we're going to show them to you in a little bit, and we'll give you all the measurements to your heart's content. And then you could either watch through all that, or you could fast forward to the playing part over here, where we're just going to go through the Fender Princeton reverb. And I have a dry pedal on the floor just so you could hear what it sounds like with a little bit of dirt and all that good stuff. But yeah, I feel like that to me, Jet is one of those major competitors that just do things so right as far as staying close to the original spec, as far as, or traditional, like having like a 9.5-inch radius, a slim neck, nothing chunky, and then just like doing their own little touches, like the binding. At the price here, I forget what I paid for. It was under $400. This is simply amazing. And if you can't get into one of these, a Squier Classic Vibe might be a little bit more money, but they're a little bit easier to find. I feel like though these truly are like the benchmarks of like good quality guitars. You're gonna pay a little bit more, but you're also supporting a company, a brand of people, instead of just like a single one-off person. But you know what, you could do whatever you do, you can afford it, that's you. That's my little spiel for the day. But yeah, here's all the specs.
The weight of this Telecaster is 3.25 kilograms or 7.16 pounds. The action on the bass side is 2 millimeters and the treble side is 1.5 millimeters. The pickup height for the humbucker is 4 millimeters on both the bass and treble sides, and the pickup for the bridge is 4 millimeters on the bass side and 3.20 millimeters on the treble side. The nut slot depth, the low E is 0.75 millimeters or 0.0295 inches. The A is 0.58 millimeters or 0.0235 inches. The D is 0.57 millimeters or 0.0225 inches. The G is 0.66 millimeters or 0.026 inches. The B is 0.67 millimeters or 0.0265 inches. The high E is 0.66 millimeters or 0.026 inches. Very relatively even throughout. The ratio is 18:1. The radius is a 9.5-inch radius, as stated before. For the neck measurements, the nut is a width of 42.15 millimeters or 1.659 inches. The first fret is 43.30 millimeters or 1.705 inches. The 12th fret is a width of 51.96 millimeters or 2.05 inches. The depth at the first fret is 21.76 millimeters or 0.857 inches. The depth at the 12th fret is 23.30 millimeters or 0.917 inches. The fret is 2.9 millimeters or 0.114 inches in width and 1.07 millimeters or 0.042 inches in height. Neck is 6.66. Them both together, 3.19. The bridge, 5.94. The neck split is 3.41. The neck split and both of them together is 2.19. The inductance of the neck is 3.2. The bridge is 2.25. And the neck split is 1.45. The capacitance of the neck is 3.1. The bridge is 3.5. And the neck split is 6.1.
Now that all the specs are done, here we go. We'll get this thing plugged in real quick. Again, going through the Fender Princeton Reverb over here. You've heard it so much. But again, the Jets, they're so hard to come by. This was actually the only color that I could get. I have the Jet 380 over here. We did the 450. We gave that away, actually. We do like giveaways on our live streams where we take like anybody that gives us super chat, super thanks. We take all that money and we put it towards getting affordable guitars. And then when we pay it off, we give it away. So the one criticism I had with this is why I'm talking through tuning, is that the tuner on the A string, so dang hard, and I'll probably take that out when I restring it and look into it. Didn't notice that until obviously after I did put the strings on it. So may just be something that needs some lubrication, what have you. I don't know. We also give away some pretty hefty guitars too through our Patreon. You might want to check that out. There'll be a link down below to all that good stuff. That's my shill for the day. And yeah, we'll start off. What we're going to do is going to play the same thing through all three positions, and then we'll do it again with the coil split. So. Uncoil. Alrighty then, so there we go. So now I'm just gonna noodle around a little bit. Just go through the volume swells and not the volume swells, but like the throw of the volume and the tone real quick, just so you could hear that too. Your typical budget style tapers and everything like that. So I feel like the Squier Classic Vibe, at least the one I got, is just like, I don't know, it blows my mind how much that has such a wide like tonality, I guess you could say, to it. So, but all right, let's do the typical, just check for any dead frets. No dead frets, see if anything chokes out. Nothing choked out either. Get that tune back up. I like to do that too. I do stretch the strings now. I have a string stretcher, and I usually, after I restring a guitar, I run it up down twice, because I know if I want to do it in a demo over here, I'm gonna be doing that. So it's kind of like a little extra stretching of them. And I'm not a wicked good player, so it's not like I'm going to be bending and doing a whole bunch of crap on this. It's going to take it out of tune anyway. So, Intonation was pretty dang good out of the box. Again, so here we go. We're just gonna do some stuff and get you on your way. I don't think the pickups are bad. I've always swapped out the pickups in the Jets. I know some people have too, and I'm actually probably going to be using this as if I ever do like Telecaster pickup demos where I swap out pickups. I'm probably just going to use this Telecaster for just that specific reason. So, but yeah, I'm probably going to find something next in line if nobody sends me a demo just to put in here for now. But yeah, here we go for the, we'll get some drive now. See how this, so doesn't sound bad the way it's set up. We're going to go with it. So. Alrighty, well, that's about it. I mean, I think these Jets, again, totally fantastic guitars. If you'd like to get one, I could leave you an affiliate link to Amazon if they're out there. But if you can, scour the internet. Again, I'm a big Jet fan, and there's other big Jet fans out there. So, but you've all been a fantastic audience, and as always, stay tuned.